Today we're here with urbanasian.com and we are here with the producer, Victor, and the spiritual leader, Krish. Okay, so gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today with urbanasian.com. Can you tell us about the movie and about your roles? We'll start with the spiritual leader.
Well, as a spiritual leader, it's just, there are common misconceptions about what spirituality is, and there are different versions. But as an evangelical Christian, the irony was that we said that there are two components that we wanted this movie to always showcase. One was the commission of the work that the man was doing in India, and we wanted to stay true to that, so we had to always make sure the research was accurate. But the other was the love that he showcased, and we wanted to make sure that all of us involved in the production loved on each other to the degree that we didn't get so overwhelmed we stopped having fun. When you're trying to project something on a mountaintop, occasionally you're in the valley, and as a motivator, that's where I come in.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And in the movie, you just wanted to show love. You didn't want to show what's right or wrong.
Yeah, not to rephrase, but the answer we typically do is what happened was subjective reality, in the sense that everybody had an opinion as to which side of the equation they were. Ultimately, a man did die and his wife did forgive the person who killed him. So that subjective reality required an objective lens so that people would not think that we were jaded and had already decided winners and losers. We allow people to come in with their own respective worldview and follow the lens of neutrality and make up their own judgment along the way. And that only way you can do that and not have any prejudicial predisposition is through love.
Absolutely. And not enforce a religion.
Absolutely.
Because this is a place multi-religion.
Yeah.
So how was your role? You have the big responsibility.
Well, they say I'm the executive producer, but but no, it's humbling that as an ordinary man, I got the privilege to produce a story on an extraordinary life, that is a life of Graham Staines. And, Graham Staines, I'm sure the whole world will see the movie on 1st of February. That's when it's releasing in the US. But it's a story definitely for people to watch and follow, because it's a story of a man who left the comforts of Australia and came down to the city of India to work among the destitute and sacrifice. I mean, both he and both the boys. And then after that, the next day or so, his wife Gladys was able to forgive the perpetrators, and that is an amazing story of love, hope, and forgiveness.
Right, that is just compelling for her to immediately forgive.
Yeah.
Literally the next day.
Exactly.
And how were you chosen to take on your role?
Well, 5 years ago when we went down to Baripada, that's where this whole incident happened. We met with Gladys and we saw, what happened all around us, and everything came alive, and to be a part of that story, of course I've heard this before it happened, 20 years ago. It shook that whole part of the world, so, at that time it really didn't hit home. But when we were there and we were able to experience and what we saw really moved us, and basically that inspired. And I said, we're going to do this story and we're going to show to the whole world. Yeah.
So you were compelled because you actually physically went there.
Exactly.
So now you're putting this on the big screen
Yes.
and bringing it to everybody.
Absolutely, yeah.
So this is definitely going to draw some emotion and make everybody feel
It is. When you watch it, you will see. I wish you were there last night to see the reactions and the feedbacks that we got at the red carpet premiere there. But it was felt by everyone, and that's what brought a joy to my heart, because I know it's done well for the world to see it. So.
And that is the exact reaction you wanted.
Exactly.
You wanted to see that,
Yeah.
and so your job is complete.
Pretty much,
You've
yeah.
done-
Now I'm going to leave it up to you and the rest of the whole world to go watch it
Absolutely.
and
February 1.
and pass the word around, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And what's the biggest takeaway you want to share with the audience?
The biggest takeaway that I have is, I mean, that we're able to forgive. Because
That's a hard one for a lot of people.
there you go.
Very
And we
difficult.
hold bitterness in our heart, we keep that, and we don't blame anybody, it's
Human
natural,
nature.
it's human nature.
Right.
But that's what, rather than, harboring that bitterness, whether it is siblings, whether it is parents, whether it is friends, the takeaway is to go back after you watch it and call that friend of yours you've not spoken to for a few years and be able to say, hey, I forget and I forgive.
Amazing.
And that way I can go to sleep peacefully.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Here she lost not just her husband,
Yeah.
but 2 children,
Yeah.
2 little children.
There you go.
That is just amazing.
Yeah.
Next day.
Yeah. So.
I think that's the biggest takeaway for everybody, to everybody to learn, because everybody is, like you said, hung up on little things with
Exactly.
siblings, parents, friends.
Yeah, and we've also, we're hoping as the movie is watched, there is the website iforgive.com where people can go and post their stories of their own experiences
Of forgiveness?
of forgiveness. So that is something that I would encourage everyone to go to iforgive.com and be able to post this.
Forgive everyone.
There you go.
So people who are harboring can go here.
Go there and share their stories. And so that way it'll encourage others and make it a movement where we are inspired when we hear their stories or when we see their stories and see how they are able to do that with sincerity in their heart. So
Wow, amazing. What was that website again?
iforgive.com.
There you go.
iforgive.com. Yes.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here,
Yeah.
Krish and Victor.
Yeah.
And for urbanasia.com, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving us. Like I said, it's going to be releasing on the 1st of February. Please go watch it. Otherwise, you're going to lose out on a great movie, The Least of These. And if you want to see where it's playing, The Least of These movie, you'll be able to find a theater close by. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.